What if I told you that somewhere beneath one of the oldest rainforests on Earth, there might be an entire lost city waiting to be discovered? Not in South America, not in Egypt, but deep inside the dense jungles of Malaysia. For decades, explorers, historians, and adventure seekers have searched for a place known as Kota Gelanggi. According to local legends, it was once a magnificent stone city hidden among towering limestone cliffs and ancient caves. Some people believed it held forgotten kingdoms, underground tunnels, and priceless treasures. Others insisted it was nothing more than a misunderstanding that grew into one of Southeast Asia's greatest mysteries. Even today, no one can say with complete certainty where the legend ends and the truth begins. To understand the mystery, we first need to travel to the Malaysian state of Pahang. This region is covered by vast tropical rainforest, part of one of the oldest surviving rainforests in the world. Scientists estimate that these forests have existed for more than 130 million years. Long before humans built cities or kingdoms, these forests were already home to countless species of plants and animals. Hidden within this landscape are enormous limestone hills and cave systems. Some caves stretch for kilometers beneath the ground. Massive rock formations rise like castle walls, while natural pillars and arches create scenes that almost look man-made. Walking through these caves can feel as though you've stepped into the ruins of an ancient civilization. Perhaps that's exactly how the legend began. The name Kota Gelanggi roughly translates to Fort Gelanggi or City of Gelanggi. For generations, local stories described an ancient stone city hidden somewhere among the caves and forests of Pahang. According to these tales, the city had walls, buildings, secret chambers, and underground passages. Some versions claimed it belonged to a forgotten kingdom that disappeared centuries ago. Others believed it had been swallowed by the jungle after a great disaster. As these stories spread through villages and among travelers, they slowly transformed into one of Malaysia's most famous legends. For many years, the story remained little more than local folklore. Then something happened that made the mystery even bigger. During the 1970s, reports began appearing in newspapers suggesting that explorers had found evidence of ancient ruins near the limestone caves. Headlines hinted that Malaysia might have discovered its own lost city. The news spread quickly. People imagined enormous temples hidden beneath thick vines. Some even compared the supposed discovery to Machu Picchu in Peru or the ancient temples of Angkor in Cambodia. Interest exploded almost overnight. Tourists wanted to visit. Researchers wanted answers. Treasure hunters dreamed of finding priceless artifacts. But as excitement grew, so did confusion. Despite the dramatic headlines, no complete city was ever uncovered. Archaeologists examined the area and did find signs that humans had lived there thousands of years ago. Stone tools, pottery fragments, and evidence of prehistoric occupation were discovered in several caves. These findings proved that ancient people had indeed lived in the region. However, there was a major difference between ancient human activity and the existence of a massive stone city. No palace was found. No ancient streets appeared. No giant walls emerged from beneath the forest. The discoveries were historically important, but they did not confirm the legendary city described in local stories. So why did so many people continue believing in Kota Gelanggi? Part of the answer lies in the incredible landscape itself. The limestone formations around the caves are unlike almost anything else in Malaysia. Over millions of years, rainwater slowly dissolved the rock, creating towering cliffs, natural pillars, hidden chambers, and enormous cave entrances. Some formations genuinely resemble walls, towers, or ruined buildings. To someone seeing them for the first time, especially centuries ago, they could easily appear to be the remains of ancient architecture. Nature had built something that looked almost human. Another reason is the way stories evolve. Every generation adds new details. A cave becomes a palace, A rock formation becomes a fortress. A hidden passage becomes an underground kingdom. As stories are repeated, imagination fills the gaps left by missing evidence. Before long, the legend becomes richer than the original tale. This doesn't mean the people telling the stories were trying to deceive anyone. Oral traditions often preserve memories of real places or events, even if those memories become mixed with imagination over hundreds of years. History contains many examples where legends eventually led to genuine discoveries. The ancient city of Troy was once dismissed as a fictional place described only in Greek mythology. Yet in the 19th century, archaeologists uncovered the ruins of a real city, matching many details from those stories. Discoveries like that remind researchers never to ignore local traditions completely. Could the same happen with Kota Gelanggi? Some experts believe it's possible that undiscovered archaeological sites still exist somewhere within Malaysia's dense forests. Modern technology such as LiDAR has revealed hidden ancient cities beneath thick jungle canopies in countries like Cambodia and Guatemala. Laser scanning can see through vegetation and reveal structures invisible from the ground. If similar surveys continue across unexplored parts of Malaysia, new discoveries may still be made. But it's important to separate possibility from proof. At present, there is no verified archaeological evidence confirming the existence of the legendary stone city known as Kota Gelanggi. Most historians believe the mystery is likely a combination of real prehistoric settlements, extraordinary limestone landscapes, and generations of folklore that gradually transformed into a legend. And perhaps that's what makes the story so fascinating. Not every mystery needs a final answer. Some mysteries survive because they inspire curiosity. Every year, visitors continue exploring the caves and forests where the legend was born. They come hopping to see something extraordinary, and even if they never find a lost city, they discover one of the most beautiful natural landscapes in Southeast Asia. Towering cliffs rise above emerald forests. Ancient caves echo with the sound of dripping water. Sunlight filters through dense jungle leaves just as it has for millions of years. Standing there, it's easy to understand why people believed an ancient kingdom might be hidden nearby. Maybe the greatest treasure was never a city at all. Maybe it was the rainforest itself. And perhaps somewhere beneath those ancient trees, there are still secrets waiting to be uncovered. Not necessarily the legendary Kota Gelanggi, but pieces of history that have remained hidden for centuries. Until that day comes, Kota Gelanggi will remain one of Malaysia's greatest unsolved mysteries, balancing perfectly between history, folklore, and imagination. If you enjoy uncovering real historical mysteries and separating fact from legend, make sure to subscribe because there are many more incredible stories waiting to be explored. Leave a comment below and tell us what you think. Do you believe Kota Gelanggi is a real lost city still hidden beneath the Malaysian jungle, or is it simply a legend that has grown over time? And if you love documentaries about forgotten civilizations, unexplained mysteries, and the hidden stories of our world, you'll definitely enjoy the next video.